Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventure. Welcome back. Before we get into today's show, I'd just like to thank all of you that tuned in yesterday to our live stream. We had an absolute blast and at one point had over 70 people watching. So thank you to all you that have watched it, and those of you that missed it and watched it on the replay, we have over 500 of you as well, and we thank you so much. It is great bringing the community together. And also, we have opened our own Facebook page and for the group, and it's open only to subscribers. So if you want to join the group, you got to be a subscriber. There's a couple questions there that you'll be asked before you're admitted to the group, and it's only to verify that you are a subscriber to our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up, and we get notified on our analytics, and it tells us who is a subscriber and who is not. So if we verify you're a subscriber, you'll be welcomed into the group, and it is for expats to help each other out and to make new friends when moving here to Thailand. So it is a great opportunity for everyone. And the group is called Cooper's Thai Adventure Community. So Darlene will be putting a link to here shortly. And before we get started on today's show, I'd like to give a couple shout outs. And the first one goes to Gabby Hayes, who sends us a $5 super thanks and says, thanks. Thank you, Gabby Hayes. It is truly appreciated. And the next shout out goes to Jim Duran, who bought us a coffee and says, thanks for all your content. I will be moving there in January 24. So we're looking forward to having you out here, Jim, and meeting up with you in person and bringing you into the fold with the group that we have here. We have a wonderful group of people, by the way. And the next one goes out to Eddie Rojo, who sends a $2 super thanks and says thanks. And that was in relation to how's the customer service video that we did in relation to Philippines and Thailand. So thank you, Mr. Eddie. It is really appreciated. Also, Ernie bought us 5 coffees and says, Cooper, I send you an email. Thank you for the videos and valuable information. You are more than welcome, Eddie. And anybody can email us at any time. We answer all our comments personally, so you can email us at coopersthiadventure@gmail.com, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, we have a $4.99 super thanks from Charles K, and that was in relation to the large 1-bedroom condo with ocean view that suits your budget video, which was released on Friday. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It is a beautiful condo and very affordable too. And Pierre Peorier, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, sends us a $10 Canadian super thanks and says merci, which is French for thank you. And I don't know the response in French to reply other than I can say it in English. You're welcome. And so I will say merci beaucoup, which means thank you very much. Also, super thanks goes out to Lionel Bork, who sends a Canadian $2 super thanks and says thanks in relation to the video that we made called Why to Retire in Thailand, the best top 10 reasons. And also we have Michael Chad bought us a coffee and says, Morning Joe. I love our morning coffee. And we also have a super thank, a buy me a coffee from Joyce, and John bought us the coffee and said, hello Coopers, thanks for the awesome content. We are new to your channel and we're glad to have found your blog. We are planning to look to add international schools for our 14-year-old son this November before we move there next year. If you have any recommendations, I remember you mentioning Darlene has Filipino friends that are teachers. Maybe they can give an honest opinion to help a fellow Filipina. And Joyce and John, thank you so much for the buy me a coffee, and Darlene did write back to you. If you can reply with your Facebook information, she would be more than happy to give you all the information that we have on that. And also we have another super thanks, and this one is from ADS. And it is in relation to the large one-bedroom condo that we did again on Friday, and he sent a Australian super thanks of $22.99 and says, thank you so much for that ADS. It is highly appreciated. And that is the end of the thanks. If you're really enjoying our content and you want to reach out to us, we don't charge for our time. And if you want to give us a tip, that's what these people are doing. They're giving us a tip and saying thank you for what we're doing for them, for going the extra mile for our subscribers. Again, it's free of charge and only if you want to. But if you would like to give us a tip for helping you out personally, you can do so by clicking the super thanks button right here. And also, we have now generated a QR code for the Buy Me a Coffee to make it easier. So get your cell phone out and your camera, and you can scan this QR code right here and you can buy us a coffee. So thank you very much. It is really appreciated. And moving forward, we have a lot of good stuff coming out this week, including about the medical insurance. And that starts tomorrow, with the first one being on AXA medical insurance. We have chosen the best of the best that we can find that relates to everybody and their own personal needs for medical insurance. So we'll be doing it in stages and have different reviews on different days leading up to the end of the month. And I will tell you which one I am picking also that is my personal favorite and why. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic. And today's topic is on the 5 laws that you should know here as a foreigner. And not many people put these out on YouTube, but we feel that these are ones that you should know that hopefully will not land you in hot water, because being aware is being informed. So, and also at the end, I will include a bonus one. And the first one is 90-day reporting. So if you're here on a non-immigrant O visa, you have to report to immigration every 90 days. And there is a penalty if you forget to report. And what they do here is you have a 6-day grace period. So if you forget to report on before your 90th day, they allow you to go to 96 days. And on the 97th day, if you haven't reported, there is a fine. The fine is 2,000 baht. So be aware, as that is roughly $60. So whatever you do, try not to be late. And also, you can do it up to 2 weeks early for your reporting, 90-day report. And it's straightforward. You can do it yourself. Brooke Schneider's done it himself, and I'll be doing so myself, and making a video on that process in October, when I'm due for my first report. Because I've traveled in and out the country many times, and every time you travel in and out, it counts as a report. So I have yet to experience it, and I will definitely make a vlog on that. The second one is flags. Okay, what do I mean by flags? Well, flags is anything other than a Thai flag. If you're living in a condominium and you want to hang an American flag, an Australian, a New Zealand, or Canadian flag outside your on your balcony or something like that, or on the back of your car or your motorbike for Independence Day or Veterans Day or whatever celebration that you may want to celebrate here in Thailand, it is illegal. Do not hang a flag other than a Thai flag. It's there to stop racism and also make people upset, and it's there to protect you. So I perfectly understand why they have that law. And the next one on the list is number 3, and it is money. Now, Thai money, including coins and notes, all have the king's face on the picture. So, I'll give you a prime example, and this actually happened last year. A foreigner was here in Thailand, and he was paying a street vendor to buy some food. He dropped the note. It was a little bit windy. The first thing he did was he threw his foot down on that note to stop it from blowing away. Well, the one of the Thai people that were there saw it and didn't understand why he was doing it, but made a complaint, and that person had to pay a fine. So be careful. Do not react and put your foot down to stop money flying away. Bend over and stop it, and by picking up it with your hand. And if it's just a 20 baht note, it's less than 50 cents. It's about 50, 60 cents US. Let it blow away. I wouldn't risk putting my foot on it. So that is a big no-no. Also, one that not many people know, if you're buying a car or a motorbike or renting one of them, some of the vehicles that you will see here will have red plates. Well, a red number plate or license plate, depending on where you're from, is a temporary plate. And with a temporary plate, one law that quite a lot of people don't know is you cannot drive on a temporary plate from 6 p.m. at night till 6 a.m. So if you're renting a car or a motorbike and it's got a red plate, you need to know this because they will fine you for it. Different areas, depending where you are, different prices on there, so I haven't put the price up on that, but it varies between 1,000 and 2,000 baht, depending on which area you are in Thailand from our experience. And that is a must know. I have a red plate on my pickup truck. I didn't even know it until I heard it from somebody else, and then I contacted the dealer, and they didn't tell me at the time when I bought the pickup truck that you need you cannot drive on a red plate from the hours of 6 at night till 6 a.m. in the morning. So, and the process takes about 2 months to go from a red plate to a permanent white plate. So if you're out here and you're going to be renting and they got a red plate and you plan on driving after those hours, tell them you want one with a white plate so you do not get in trouble and get that fine. And the final one is the King of Thailand. The King of Thailand is the most highly respected person in Thailand. And there was a case last year where a couple of young guys had a few drinks. There was a poster in the area where they were staying, and they decided to take a black Sharpie marker, permanent marker, and make a mustache on the picture of the king, just joking around, having a little bit of fun. Well, they took that very seriously, and those people were fined. So do not deface anything that you see with the king here, and that is taken extremely seriously. So don't do it. Also, don't badmouth the king. Never say anything bad about him. He is a monarch. He is a person of respect for the Thai people and respect their laws and respect their people. Now on for the bonus. What to do in the worst case scenario if you do get arrested for an offense here in Thailand that you weren't aware that you committed. Well, first thing that's going to happen is they're going to arrest you and they're going to take you down to the police station. And up until you're put in a cell, a police cell, you are still allowed to carry your cell phone with you, your mobile phone. While you've got your phone, use it. Call somebody, call a friend, let them know where you are, let them know what happened. If you don't have an attorney's number, a lawyer's number, your friend can reach out and contact one for you. And whatever you do, any paperwork that the police give you, most of the time it's going to be in the Thai language. If you do not understand what it says, do not sign it. If they turn around and say to you, you must sign this paper, say, no, I don't understand it. I want an English copy, and I respectfully decline to sign this paper. Be nice, be polite. Whatever you do, don't argue with the police. Don't get angry, because that will make your circumstances worse. Be nice and polite, and you're likely to be released without going into the cell for little petty things, unless it's something major. But our advice to you is, whatever you do, be nice, polite, and just politely decline to sign any documents, because at the end of the day, it may be a confession, and you don't want to be confessing to something that you have not done. Trust me, you do not want to spend time in a Thai jail or prison. So those are our top 5 tips of what to look out for, what to obey here in Thailand. There are quite a lot of others, like littering is one, and spitting out chewing gum on the streets is another one. You will get a instant fine. It is deeply, deeply frowned upon. And another great one is don't wear, if you're riding a motorbike or you're driving in a car and you're a guy and you're not wearing a t-shirt, guess what? That is a law here too, and you can be fined for that. So be careful. I know here in the Pattaya area, people will say, I've seen that all the time, Cooper, people riding around on motorbikes without t-shirts. Well, you get outside the area from the beach, and you will find that they are not so lenient, and they will give you a fine. So forewarned is forearmed. And if you can think of any obscure Thai laws that you think our subscribers should know about, please let us know in the comment section down below, as we'd really appreciate it. And we're building a community here of friends that are looking to come here either on vacation or on permanent stay here, student visa, or a retirement visa. And this is the channel that is here for you, and we will give you all the A to Z information that you could possibly think of. We've got a lot of great videos, like I said, coming up this week from the insurance. We're going to be meeting with lawyers about wills and testaments. We're going to be meeting with doctors, go over doctor prices, common prices for that. Also, dentists. We'll be going all through that. Buying a condo, leasing a condo, renting a condo, buying, leasing, renting houses, and some other great information that will completely shock you, as I found that there are laws here for just about everything that can help you. So, there's almost one I forgot, and that is your passport. You are required to carry your passport with you, and or a copy with you at all times, because not only the immigration, but the police can stop you at any time and ask to see your passport. And that is just to make sure that you are not a overstay here. You're not here on a tourist visa and you've stayed past your maximum allowed 6-month stay, and you are a legal person here in Thailand. So if you don't want to carry your passport with you and you want to keep it in the safe in your room, that's perfectly acceptable. Get a printed copy of it and carry that on you at all times, and it should show your passport page with your photo and your passport number on there, and also your entry and expiration stamp for Thailand. So if you're here on a tourist visa, it'll show when you arrived in the country and when you need to leave the country unless you extend it. And those are the 2 pages that they need to see. So you could do it on double-sided paper for one if you want it, or also you can take a picture and put it on your cell phone with both pages that I just described. That is a number one and important thing that you should know about Thailand. It is strictly enforced, so I always carry my passport with me. And Darlene, we also have copies of our passport, and we also have pictures on our phone of our passport, just in case worst case happens and we lose it, we can get it replaced. But if you want to only carry a copy, either do it in paper format or a picture on your phone to save you any problems with the Thai police or immigration. And that is the final bit of the bonus segment. So stay tuned to our channel, and if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It really means the world to us. And wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Take care and stay tuned.